Nyefe nyeyi ana walada. Shout outs to you, man. Grace. So fine be oye ojugba agbenenwe Gandangbe Pennsylvania Association. Wa president ni kwatei kwote leji Gandangbe Pennsylvania Association wa president lenoji wa manche ni yobie eba feta woyi menehuni ufine mimba odin umanye mihemi yake oye ojogba adienche chemeke nyeme nyefenye yi ana walada ake mene wasa woba pe ebie tumoboni nke ebue nye nke ebu ake Regional House of Chiefs amana President Mahama ni amegalena sanigba so woba twate pe ni just one or two commentaries come ni wo yo here ni wo ke no assuration mene we woba che tomo nye boni wo yue because war is going to be a long day for us tomorrow and it will be a long day for us on Sunday as well. Mind you, in Kebake, well, I'll be to the final part of ni Adamalache installation Obana ni eke Gama B Ga State in Kankita. It's a very beautiful ceremony. You will see that tomorrow. Yes. Okay, Agbene Sunday when we'll deal with this old Jase situation there again. We'll deal with the Jase situation there again. I have about 200 documents, pictures, videos, all together. It's about 200. But of course, it will take us the whole day. So, what they are the important ones for you to see. Bona. And we will read, we will listen to audios, we will watch videotapes. So Sunday is going to be fantastic. You understand what I'm saying? Everything you want to know about this Jase issue. And you know what? A Jase issue, put it in two parts. But we will not deal with the other part. We will deal with the part ni courts, etashi, ni akweni biami, ni ayesani. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to show you a lot of court documents. It's going to be a lot of court documents because don't get money. Yes, the courts are not perfect, but we know you are forced to speak the truth. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm a court say no June Sunday or back work a fair bashrishi. Shout outs to you, Afi, Impa, Ufane Boy Ojuba, Uncle Sam, Ufane, Bebong Ojuba. So fine, Bomoden Jani Femo, Kiamoko, Nilewu, e Kiamoko, Hamigonti, Noni Yangweko, Keji, Ofeko Naka, Ishibamli. I mean, I can continue. Love emoji say, mean like a flow, Nyebo Modem, Ninyani, a floor. But, Majishim, Tamo, Bonnie Olomwe, Kenkle, Anima Bino Modan. Ming Babu Fai, Ishibamli. Be oleomo mabinyomo wanyeme la mano ye shibamli bomodin boni afeni ke oke ono bakwe mene Friday ye beji ye pay se woji wo pay mene Friday wo ba ye wo pay class captain ba 23 no oboli ko yo pay pe bọ́ọ̀lì tún ìmọ̀ àmàmì fi ọ̀la láàánú kẹfì àmì yú ọ̀nà kan ẹ̀mí ẹ̀nu ọ̀kẹ́ lálẹ́ àgbẹ̀ yọ̀ tó èmi ẹ̀bọ́n ní ẹgbọ́ ẹ̀bẹ́ náà yú ẹ̀ lálẹ́ àbí kẹ̀kẹ́ bó wọ́n yú ẹ̀ lẹ́nu kan so ń gbẹ́nẹ̀ pèdè so yẹ ìṣibà ni bọ́ọ̀mọdé ẹgbẹ́ ká ìmọ̀ wọ̀ bọ́ ẹgbẹ́nẹ̀ káyé bẹ́rẹ̀gà bí àná bẹ́rẹ̀gà ẹ̀jà lẹ́wà nǹkan family ẹ̀gá wọ̀ tẹ̀ bẹ́rẹ̀gà kì í $50-60 chuchuku $10 $15 wọ́n fún ọba yẹ bẹ́rẹ̀gà. Be an a burger, they don't have a sure burger here. $50-60 ego. Got a McDonald's lewe alote, Wendy's lewe, Benuele Bobo, McDonald's Pojala Burger King, I think. Yeah, so Burger Fund. What challenge like now a Burger Fund there, Abba, over week we can call it Chata Yoshia, how much attack it? If I know Chata is a very reasonable person. I can Chata only many week in a burger. Okay, Sky Army, Ghana. What about you? So Chata Anushi. Like I said, Chata is a very reasonable guy. So call it Chata Yoshia, Galana Saniba. Come like a week in a burger. I can scan yaga. So big Bible 5. Bomba de Ye Shibamli. o Friday keji o send bomode woni o ani in the ashe o receipt no onu so far mo fe money okay onu aba nyuma job shout out to you nyemi ni aite Daniel nyemi ofa ne boy ojugba min da mo fe mo shi ni eke eno eba nyuma do nye fe nyuma do nye ya no na ehwele nye efe ni nye na ke ye nye na ke je okleje awomi anye nyeme ni nye ke nye no ba ko nye ka ya nye twi mi be nye la go sofo jimi mi sole anye da ne sole anye okleje ba do nye ba gbelegbe anye nye ba na shika nye ke nye no ba so no ko fiteko pa ko waje shishi bona so nye fe nye ya na wala da the next thing ni nke ba chobo G ake ye ishibamli tamo boni inkebo September wo ba afi wo afi yeli yebie last year wonye wofi ni bi kuma ba chin wona ibafo wona ni wonye wofi she this year le wo ba afi so min kpabo fai ke oye tri-state up north alo ye tri-state down south o fine bomode koni oba fatawoyi bona Gadangbe Pennsylvania Homo 2026 September 12 2026 what date any wako afine eji September 12 one feye benyele Chamonix Drive Suite 1 and 2 yemeni nye be ekoda nyele the same place wachakeko ona bonini yo ye Fairmont Park no keji obako ekoda lenwe ebela aje mokula koke ka type no koke Chamonix Drive wo o GPS mi no e ka bo be ko seje no ba na wo benyele game wo ni femo wo pe wo fi ona kan noko ko ba Chamonix Drive no bu eba nyemu no tromo oba na wo ba address e den che hu ye geme nke ba habo e be flyer na no so matter the correct address no ke wo GPS ni ofane the correct address ka address elench I send me just in case many me be area na me ko ni ka me ken wa me GPS me ni ameke wo mi bona eke ameba so ni ofane ni okay send me ni ma read out ken ame won pa mo fe mo gbe New Jersey New York Connecticut Massachusetts if you be an 3 ni checking ya all the way ko ba shipon we Delaware Maryland DC Virginia South Carolina one check nye ba ni wo afiyeli efe fine ona boni ni yo so one pay mo famous September 12 pepe waje shishi bona gata 6:30 so bana get 6 hours long it's going to be huge oba ye pekpo oba na call trash mo ejeme oba na me no na meche oba na sanigba I mean it's going to be a lot of fun me hu akeni ni short baba ni oba ye ko. You understand what I'm saying? So bomode oba make new friends. What ye me ni ne me fe ye me. So bomode ona bonini yo koni oba keke oba feta wohi eke wanye watchun nakai no agbenele nwe gandangme ani gene wa chombo. Yeah, another one ko ni nke ba chombo. Wanye me ameba kwa wo ise so one yakwa amazing. Gandangme Council of New York. When ye me ameba kwa what you say. So one come if you know. I mean, why I feel you know one thing. One thing is beautiful, jacket. Festival ne ke one fair. What fair why yakwa what you say. So bana me baje DC DMV group baba New York group baba. I mean me ba from all over the states. Bona one come if you know. One way I call I may say ona boni ni yo Uncle Johnny to your tembo your juba so me kpabo five bomode Gandangme Council of New York ameno August 29th Gandangme omo and asafotu fiame so bo like aka adan no fe efitai save mo date ije over no o mi address just in case kaji me conclo me ni boli ame ba ko dan ni ame baba yeka me nche ehame so o fine Gandangme Council of New York no ke oba na wo fe again oba na Pennsylvania be again oba na Connecticut oba na Massachusetts oba na Virginia you will see everybody ka won fe wo boli okutunu okpe manye sofia eba twashi obana Ohio be yet Mitchell, it's grand. You understand what I'm saying? So bomodem so no markimoka wo calendar no. Saturday, August 29th, obafe at New York, September 12th, wafe ya Pennsylvania BNA, other ones failing in the bashe no, nkeba habo, boli, ke shafi, ni wanye wa yashia, esani wafe wabua wena, koni wafe mini, wachun, nuchumo jogba, ni wasoli, jema wajinye ke wasisai, ni amete esani wahame, afini ni amefe mini, ni ameye. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you. So, ofane inke ene address ba habo kayo chi nyani woya nye mi pa bo fine ke bo ake o join wo theater te wo o join wo messaging system YouTube. Uncle Sam ake bo join no Uncle Sam. So you are good. You don't have to worry about it. So in record, I did a little recording on my phone just to show you noni inchon keji aleno onakwe. So this is how I'm a travel video maboni obotwe koniona. So keji okwe screen no bona. Obana ke bell notification mase bona. Ke okwe komo obana ke search bar far right. Ye middle na bell notification ye jeme. It must say no na messaging box say jeme bona. So if I know na messaging box say no ne ene nchon bona. So ba nye no. Bona so ko nye no ne ke. Right. So bona ko onye no eke obana link ne invite others to message. Obana yeshishi bona. So ko na no ke ko onye no. Oba invite others to message bona eko onye no so ke onye no uno bona e ka agbene otaumi ona oba nye WhatsApp ona ko onye WhatsApp e ke otawi nama oke otawi nama e ka agbene oke link send me ko ke link send me ma accept oke accept no ba na ka agbene oba nye wo chat ye je me ona boni nchon so ne ke boni afiole. So keji okwe screen no bona obana ke bell notification mase bona ke okwe komo obana ke search bar far right ye middle na bell notification ye jeme it mase no na messaging box ye jeme bona so ba nye no bona so ko nye no ne ke eke oba invite others to message bona eko onye no so ke onye no uno bona e ka agbene otaumi ona oba nye WhatsApp ona ko onye WhatsApp e ke otawi nama oke otawi nama e ka agbene oke link send me ko ke link send me ma accept oke accept no ba na ka agbene oba nye wo chat ye je me ona boni nchon so ne kenji boni afiole on all right so there you have it bona. So shout out to you, man, Christy. Neke jiboni oba fele kagbene when you watch chat. It's a beautiful messaging system. Ni when you take advantage of it. Sometimes I call town no okay bana ke easy keji ofe na keji video kono na YouTube no town no ke send me jebeja over WhatsApp down. Ya YouTube me no e ko ba nyo ke send me je bona. So you don't have to exit. You don't have to get out of the YouTube app. It will stay right in there and send me the video from YouTube. Ona bonini yo. So fine a bomber den koni ofe na kai. Ming panye five yeah shiba min. Perfect. Class captain. Perfect. Ming pabo five yeah shiba min. Bomber den koni o save in be. Ya wa adienche. Keji oba fe na kai ke system flag ile. Bona. It's an oba de ake oba saving be mo femon you know me spinning in save go be she in le profile picture say so keji inano ke na ke o man Christine bona she ne bale na ke wo in save mo fem be bona fe ni system anake these are people that I actually know so me tabo fine keji bo won use so in profile picture ni o save ko ngbe ye shiba mi bomo den ko ni o saving be bona ye shiba mi save mo ngbe denche be fe gbe no ke cho mi save him ole ojogba call save ko number because ekole lame profile picture e wo ball save show fine it is very important that go saving number here o phone no e ba yan mi wa de nche born aboni ni yo ke agbene no fe no efe fine now wachame ya nina President Mahama ni amena sanigba esejeke no video ball many way esejeke shout outs to you Shatta Eba Trashi assistant class captain no waba twa na kan video mo jinko me yemi koni wakwe wakwa ke pe na me ke President Mahama ya pe ani ame yue ni bi na sana ame yue lo shout outs to you mama obe o fine boy ojuba born aboni ni yo now she before ni wo ba ya no Kintra speech ha boy bile no ni nkwe speech one of the things let me expect ni ame ba yue ni ame yue has got to do with the teaching of Ga language ye Gashipono. Shout outs to you Afiache Nabi Boba Impa Ufaneboy Ojuba amongst many things but no come. Thank you, Nimanche. Ofane you. Thank you. Okwe yuemo jiana me UFA. No komeko yeno. I mean, amongst ofane kakemi. Nibi short come nimi expect abaka make ba fitai. Sha make fitai. One of which is was yuemo ni achon ye was school samli. Egbana aka make no fitai. I don't know ake inu lo jugba. Ken try hambo keji na make no fitai wabana. But I don't think they added that. Maybe more important things come no, but I expect ake keji make president grant am audience. Ni be a peer where you be na me banyani ame you na man e fan. They didn't do it. So like Friday ne waba fe show. She nye minkwe Bole nibi anono ni na news card ne from one of the websites. Ninge you know na chon Ghana dienche me kome ya Ghana mi na me mfo aka ameyue mungbo ndana kwa wakashi ana chon loy ni ba chon wa yue mo shi iyakwe no ni jine kindergarten pupils to learn Chinese language in Ghanaian schools and a new curriculum. Daneka wa yue mo sanie ake wo ake abega chonloy. There is no proper investment from the government. Ni aba invest into training gachonloy. Ni about work with traditional leadership. Ni government back here for the next 10 years. We want to train 1,000 teachers. Now me ba chon gan kedangbi in schools. Me wa gan kedangbi traditional authorities ni your Ghana. Meneji noni waba fe. Ni wabanye wa achieve neke aim na ke in the next 10 years. We want to be able to have 1,000 gan kedangbe teachers now menye ni amecho gan kedangbe your schools. There is no concerted effort from the government, none whatsoever. Anytime no about complaining, I have excuses. I call one in the case. Shout out to you, Maggie. Ni neke fe neke. Arona Idrisune. Leno piamini afe piloting AI never fe pilot integrating local languages into AI. Leno under his watch omit ga language ninka yoake asoma like to the traditional council ni aka me no ne ba aka ni shika ne ba ni anmehe. Leno under a watch Abanaba introduced Chinese language. Meanwhile, government continues to tell us, okay, they cannot find enough people. Ni abebachon languages. And it's been left ni gan chatolete NGOs can be ni ame wa. You understand what I'm saying? Gandangbe Council ne ame sponsor me. Other Gandangbe organizations ame sponsor me. Ame pay my school fees. Can it be ni anyaya ni ayakasega? So the government of Ghana care about what? As the indigenes, ni one hosty capital. Yet I make a Chinese call by you and I'm back funding Chinese government by pay. That is the sort of excuse. Ni ame Mahama. You see, I'm lone Ikakeshi. Thank you. Blue 6,000 Arabic teachers to support Islamic education. So there are 6,000 Arabic teachers. Ni ame support Islamic education. You understand what I'm saying? You see, Beshe ni akefon langwe sani wakpa. I don't care. Look, NDC, what fair NDC? Ni ame shishiwo. Ni ame plow. Look, chemegene President Mahama in a konoko kula nefe 2 years down the line. The major things ni what beef and afegwego. Oh, airport tech bear na attack is trivial. No go be bioni. Many tik biete ameke obake e apete parliament. And once again, what we be prop up. But what is obake no kepete parliament? Keji obake yuemo mine yo nakan yuemo egbo. What is it? What is it? What is Accra International Airport? Ni okepete airport keji the Accras ame yuemo elaje. It doesn't matter how no I pick a few words here and there of the Ghana language. No ba pete hey keji kan yuemo go. It does not matter. You understand what I'm saying? How many years then were born complaining about Bonnie wa yuemo large yo? Ya washikon. How many ga follow onna ni amefe videos ni amembolo ake leganyue ye gashikon no shout out to wanyeme ni yo ekwapim. Nothing against you. Wanyeme jinye. Wanyeme ni je kwawu nyefe wanyeme ni je frante nyemele wakanye kome neke baby ele no wakame yo sani. Bona. She how many times no na ga form be ni ameke amebi ete school ye gashikon ni achonga ka complain abake anaga teachers anadangbe teachers ye dangme amewo achonke kwapim tree ye dangbe shikon because abake boake anadangbe teachers ni waboy ne kenoko ne complain mo jemene ni government efe noko there is look what is the policy, what is the government policy? Okay, government in fair yake leleng, this is the capital. The tongue of the people must be preserved. We want one fair a deliberate government program. Ni what make issue ake many ameshiko host or capital ame yuemo elaje. What is that policy? Somebody tell me. What is it? What is it? What is it? So you see, these political parties, buawabului, they don't give a hoot about us. Oh, man, all they are good for is Jamashimo. They don't care. They don't care. Government, a deliberate policy. You see, these people, look, you see, President Mahama, you are, look, let me just hold my tongue a little bit. But, you know what, seriously, sir, you are disappointing us. President Mahama, you are really disappointing us. You are. You are. Where is the deliberate government? We don't care. Tomoboni your other regions say, President Mahama, there are thousands of game. Gangbeke be ni ya school ya Kumase. Thousands, not hundreds. Thousands. And in a gangbeke be any other mega. You probably find hundreds of gangbeke be ni ya school in the Northern Territory. And in the hundreds of gangbeke be ni ya school ya Northern Territory here. And in a gangbeke be ya acho me gankedang below. Go to the eastern region. You have thousands of Gandang Bebi, Name Gandang Bebi, Name ya school, your eastern region, and ya Choame Gandang Achoame Galo, were some parts of the eastern region there, a Badang Bebi. Go to the Volta region. You probably have hundreds, if not thousands, of Gang Bekebi, Name ya school, your Volta region. Iche, and in a Gang Bekebi, ni ya school, your Volta region, Gang Bekebi, and in a Gang Bekebi, Achoame Galo. So we are not asking. Ake afega, the official language. Tamaboni mekomefio. That is not what we are asking for. We are not asking for the Gandangme language to be made the official language in Ghana. We are saying that every student, every pupil, that schools on our land must learn our language, just as it is for our kids studying or learning in other regions of the country. That is all that we are asking for. And we've complained and complained and complained, and we haven't seen any deliberate government policy. We have not seen the priority from the government to heed to this humble request. How is this so hard to do? If you can create a curriculum for the Chinese language to make sure that every kindergartner in Ghana learns the Chinese language. Why is it so difficult to do the same for the Ghana language? Why? And look, and this is the beginning. Next thing you know, it's going to move from kindergarten. Every primary school student, every JHS student, every SHS student. I mean, come on, man. This is not why we voted for you. There is no single Ghanaian that voted for you just because they want their kids to learn the Chinese language in their schools. No single Ghanaian voted for you based on this. But I can tell you, majority of the Ghanaian people voted for you because you said something about protecting our language when you were campaigning. Mr. Babu, the education minister reports to the president. The buck stops with John Mahama. He is responsible. He is responsible. This is not a thing. A major policy to monetize in education. There is no way now I roll it out without cabinet approval. This was discussed in parliament and it was in cabinet and it was approved. Iche, and a no copy beyond in the education minister This is a government policy. This was agreed upon in cabinet. I agree, cabinet, and major policy BBO. So President Mahama is aware of this policy. And it's unbelievable. President Mahama, seriously, I just do not get it. I just don't get it. Where is the like I said, the deliberate policy from the Ministry of Education to ensure that every child need a school? Where is the deliberate government policy? Where is it? They tell you, President yes, a Flagstaff House say they didn't tell you. But this is something that we've complained about for years. For years. Where is the deliberate government policy? Ni eba ensure Beke fake beke ni ya school. Ye gan. Ke dang be shikon no. Na kan beke. Eba ye gan. Aba chon le gan. Ke dang. President Mahama. Bo. Ote school ye gan. Biami no ya school ye gan. President Mahama. Jeko kase gan. Ote school ye gan. You were schooled in Accra as a child. And you learned to speak and to write the Gan language, President Mahama. Why are you people treating us as if what is this? What is this? What is this? There is no single Ghanaian that voted for you because they wanted their kids to learn the Chinese language. But millions of Gandangbe people voted for you because they wanted Gandangbe language school. And you made a promise. You, President Mahama, you want me to play you back the video? I have it. I can play it back. You made a promise. You made a promise that you would ensure that the education ministry will prioritize the teaching of the Gan and Dangbe language in the Greater Accra region. You made a promise to our people. But Abanaba shove down the throats of our children Chinese language. Mini wafenye. Mini wafenye. Mini wafenye. Gamekwa mini wafenye. Nye lo wa shikon. Nye lo wa no feno. Nye klo wa no feno. Ni bi ni wa bi onwe keke chosani. Mini sani. I want you to point out to me that single Ghanaian that voted for you because they want their kids to learn the Chinese language. I'm going to hit that part again. I'm going to repeat it. I'm going to keep repeating it. Look, I understand foreign policy. I get it. I'm a political animal. But Mr. President, this at the expense of Kedang Baby. And I'm saying at the expense of Kedang Baby because I have not seen that government policy that is specifically tailored at making sure that every single beke ni ya school ye gan Kedang Be shikon no eba kase gan Kedang Be pe. I haven't seen it. So I would say, okay, you are doing this at the expense of our people of Gan. Kedang Baby. I would say that. Because in Nako, I haven't seen that government policy. I have not seen it. Where is it? We continue to complain. We continue to shout. We continue to scream. And it's like, oh, mene ga for me da ka me bolo awan back pa. Ame jama pa me shio. Mene ga for me da ka me bolo awan back pa. And this is what you are blaming you. Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs. I'm a bad policy scholars here, for lack of a better phrase. I'm a bad me ni about one in terms of policy ni about tashi. You have experts that will sit down now about crafting ni biyo jogba. I present care government. They don't have it. Down a petition. Agma le tra. Get the government tra. Where are the policy makers? I mean, like I said, the policy experts. Need the regional house of chiefs. Employ. Ekomepo. They don't have it. They don't have one policy expert. Ekomepo. Yes. For every discipline, I am experts here, but I am a broader knowledge across all disciplines. With crafting such policies. You understand what I'm saying? Abanabatron will be a Chinese. Me tell Ghana you come near 40 because a town a Biaka say Chinese. One Ghanaian, President Mahama, I want you to Find one. Look, you have all the resources. Find one Ghanaian for me that voted for you. Because I'm in town, maybe I can say Chinese. But over 90% of the Ghanaian people that voted for you based on your promise that you're going to ensure that the Ndangme languages are taught in the schools in the Greater Accra region. Shout out to you, Akuche. Here we are. Abu Wai. Me, I can phone like more. Me, Nkpa, I can phone like more. I'm done. I can phone like more. In campaign President Mahama why? No ni Kevin Taylor feel your tree me. I did it in Ghana. And I actually want to go back to it. I was discussing with my wife. I kept me telling was start another channel. No feel need to take politics. No feel need to take politics outside of these Gandangbe issues. Money Kevin Taylor. I want me peji channel. Ne fe no Bonnie Kevin Taylor feel politics. Ni every day, mama tabie, ma bashi ya gami mi pe ke blofo mi pe. You will not find any channel ko in the whole wide world. Ne chuno ni chue. Mi pe. Making sure que noni me yo blofo mi. Wanye me ko me ba no shishi ya gami. Wo jinye kan blami ka bagami. No na ke. Months, weeks, campaigning. Using this platform, campaigning for John Mahama. Kevin Taylor fait 3 years, Mama fait gan. And many of Flagstaff House say they recognize my effort. They no one my letter can letter I separate. Na can letter ning na ning can no way I President Mahama ngonton. Because me ni I mean they saw what I did. And they appreciated what I did. That is why my petition, my letter I didn't read here. President Mahama share ngoton. What's say namo ne? What's say namo ne? What's say namo ne? Yeah, Akuche, seriously, yeah, get wife tabi eba need to take politics. I wanted to create another channel. Meanwhile, I've been thinking about it. But to do what? Me make a campaign, I make a bar. No, the way be a fear, no, I'm a fear. The same thing. No, I'm a fear. No, the same thing. Same thing. No, I'm a fear. 3 years, can it be a lawyer gun? Atwe kwapim can it be when you many ogonjin anonga when you medinye fanti aton when shona be wa fe gbe me come aton as if that is not enough about ton will be Chinese no can be let shile bi ye enye ken ma oje ko impa oje ko she ba you Chinese me because I now got teacher yes school neba ke la ke ko te sile bi ma oje ko da oje ko she eba be no ba na eba shia neba ewe Chinese unbelievable what these people what these people continue to do to us as a people. Look, anyways, part 1. Let me go on to Nyani Matra. Yes, Manrose Kanita, there was a pretty good representation of Dangme chiefs and elders, and I was shocked that nobody asked that our language should be taught on Galan. Exactly, Manrose. Exactly. Let us play the video. Connie, some of these things anywhere you Ofane can you basmo no contribute ball mo text mommy hi. Yeah, Eshibamli. My pin in ma kono text me hi. Koni matrabu. Benyele well agbe show na no nkebo nyekemene watch what we were done very quickly. Mene very quickly. So text mommy hi. Koni nkebo aba show no. Text mommy hi.
Thank you very much, my brother. Your Excellency, the Visionary President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, the Chief of Staff, Presidential Staffers, King Professor Odaifi Welenchi III, Nwamanche, and President of the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs, distinguished members of the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs, Queen Mothers, staff from the Ministry of Local Government, ladies and gentlemen, MMDC is here present. Good afternoon. It is my singular honor and privilege on behalf of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, to warmly welcome you, His Majesty, His Royal Majesty, King Professor Odaifi Welenchi III, Nwamanche, and President of the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs, Your Excellency, members of the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs are here to fraternize with you and to congratulate you on your assumption to the high office of President of the Republic of Ghana. Your Excellency, Nime Name.
Ni chamenyo ni tayi ame mini awa ame jimla nyare to tinto impa last minute call ona because call when ni Thomas ye mo fe mo etwa kwanya na address yo jogba nye mini nye twatwa ga juye nyare to tinto last minute ni efe to monye kometu anya agbe mi ma ji acheme fe address ma ji acheme ni o ko panale man impa efe ma get last minute ona because akemi ake me come last minute bile na ya no na atwa me jo the day before no na atwa me so nya to tinto efe ma get bo no last minute ona
Deem it important to come and see how you are doing and to bring you your attention to some issues concerning the development of the Greater Accra region, as well as what you have done for the Greater Accra region. Distinguished members of the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs, since the assumption of office, His Excellency has been working very hard to turn the fortunes of our nation around, and it is evident even in the Greater Accra region. As you are all aware, there has been much improvement in the economy and the living conditions of Ghanaians. Today's gathering reflects the enduring partnership between the institution of chieftaincy and the government of Ghana in promoting peace, unity, stability, and development in our communities. The government, led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, recognizes the important roles of chiefs in national development and is therefore working to position the institution at a level to independently perform its functions effectively. On behalf of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, I once again wish to welcome Nime, Name, and all gathered here to the presidency. Nime, Name, Onhanye, Nye Jeffen, Popapake, Ehele, Atu, Nye Radon.
Milenche, como yuemo, no yuele fe one, ge ritana odole so wani yue ejele ami wa adenche bodienche yuemo no yuele fe one minewe sani wo bolo aka achona kan yuemo ye wo shikon no minewo
Thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Minister. May I now invite Mr. Anthony Nukpenu, the regional political coordinator to introduce the delegation, members of the delegation to His Excellency, please.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic. I stand on all existing protocols established to introduce to the House the members of the House of Chiefs and other government officials here to interact with you. We have leading the Regional House of Chiefs, the President and the Paramount Chief of Nungwa Traditional Area, King Professor Odaifiu Wulenchi III, leading the entourage to today's program. We have the light is please pardon me. Becholo ni Ashite Akonfran III, the member and the president of Teshi. We have the government chair, King Taki Tekuchu II, the president of Gang Traditional Area. We have Oblimpong Weche Kojo III, member of the House of Chief and the president of English Alata.
You see, President Mahama, otumfo banye dumoshi. Ni ekake le eke kusun chuoni. Ele noni government institution ko baywe. Noni blofo meke ba je sani. Le kusumi ene chemeshi hale. Noji noni eke ba chuni. Nina kan yuemo kingala je wani. Nakanji bone sane fele. Shi enyo ni ebachon muni asane ye manchega. Ni bo President Mahama onyo yuenoko. Biamino ye president of first time. Look, there is this picture. Nyanima digress a bibio. I've not actually given you the history behind this picture. For those of you nyele, but nyemeni nyele, you find nyami 1 second. Nyama digress a bibio. Nwewani ingma. Yes, no court can overturn my ruling. Exactly. Biamini ingma President Mahama letter. Injegbe. In Kerake, President Mahama, we are not asking you to tip the scale. Go back to my speech. Noni MPP be about fair. Me, itao no fair nakai. Echo. Allow the processes to work. Koni agbene ke process agbene ta. Noni esanio fair. Ake presidente niofe. Biamino ye presidente. Oke mancha kochuni. Nake manche President Mahama. President Mahama ole ake akpakole. You know very well. Look, I've refrained from, because I don't want this to be an NDC and an MPP issue. On a body near you. President Mahama, oke mancha kochuni. President Mahama, ele no fe no niteno. President Mahama, liaka Calvin Taki fe ku. Lord Comete pe. President Mahama, enu Lord Comete pe. President Mahama, ele no fe no niteno. NDCB, amele no fe no. They know everything. And yet, Oba. Me. I don't know. whether Obani Simon Joe, Obano ba follow the same poto kada and Joe. Bopoli, no more name yefu. Because on me Chinese. Ni wana ganchonloi. Na kanjino no call. Wana ganchonloi. O choko with a deliberate government policy. Like I said, no, about the next 10 years, I want to make sure I can train 1,000 Gandang Bechonloi. In a problem, nes afu. She own me Chinese. Wakusumi ele or trample upon it. Yes, that's what you are doing, President Mahama. Or trample upon Wakusumi. I'm not asking you to be Akufo-Addo. I'm asking you to respect the customs and the traditions of the people. That's what I'm asking you to do. Don't be Akufo-Addo. Respect the customs and the traditions of the people. Tomobono otumfuake kusumi ye. Then you blow for ba. President Mahama, no abomino obo o respect kusumi. Mino abu o respect gankusumi. Midewa. Give me 1 second. Kono na explain ko picture ne achonkobo. Nyeti ame pia nkechonye nyeme ni nyele. Cheme ko mi bia na ma mele na kan picture. She machobo. No ni yo ne ke picture ne say dani matwa. Matwa ne ke no ko ne machobo. President Mahama, now boy cool FMO, Bodiancha, you tried. President Mahama tried never solve it. You see, Jenny be PIU, you no friend at Tanata na you. Now, but let me tell you, I cannot fear ye, President Mahama. I didn't get picture now, Chony. Next time, get the rest of them batch on you. Yeah, no show of yours, so come in. On a picture, they know now. Picture, no me circle interchange. No, na me chole circle Dubai. No me agbelena. This picture you are seeing, Jane, any ordinary picture, kokeke. Biamini agbele circle interchange na Dubai. Circle Dubai. Biamina agbele na nakangila shane ke picture ni. President Mahama, monoka dumoshiege akpale, egbo, ega manche, eye no. Circle interchange na shane ke picture ni, no ni nyekwo ni. Circle interchange, bena commission President Mahama, egbele na, no ne, no picture ni. You had a personal relationship with this man. He calls you by your first name. He calls you John. That was how personal your relationship with him was. He calls you John. Circle interchange picture. I have the rest of them. But Jay no show of you. Next time in Kabachombo. In Cafe Chombo that she ikakobo in a sharp picture. Mene min kebo. Circle. Interchange circle Dubai jama shane ke picture ne. Let's go back to Sania Nuwabuoto.
Paramountcy. We have Nene Usragbo, Jangba, the If, the 12th, okay, is a member of the House of Chief and the president of Ningo Traditional Area. We have Ni Adote Otinto the third, is the chief of Sempe, the paramount chief of Sempe traditional area. Ni Ahele Nunu the third, the paramount chief of Abola.
These people,
Ni Nene Otiti Animle the seventh, Osudoku Manche. Ni Aikai the third, Akumaji Manche. Nana Amponsa Dokua the third, the paramount commander of Osudoku. Nana Dugbakwo Dugba the third, the paramount commander of Ningo traditional area. Nana Dumale Kabukwo Dagojo, the paramount chief queen mother of Adan. Na Usabu Abi, paramount queen mother Pram Pram traditional area. Tache Nilai Akwete the 10th, Katamanso Manche. Nene Agude Obitre Ada Mankralo, representing the paramount. Nene Buete Obuampon, the 4th, Asafwachengwa of Adan. Nene Naga Kasa, the 8th, Shai Divisional Chief. Ni Kwabina Boni, the 5th, Osu Divisional Chief. Ni Ofosu Obli, Mankralo of Po Traditional Council.
Ni Ofosu Obli, matwa, next weekend, Galabana Sunday by a but no form of be Jimmy. Ojogba ngelebana sande gba ebie ne ke so ehwa me dane aya na aye ni bi ngelebana sande ete aye ni bi ama aye ni bi TDC e cha me ne TDC ha me o mo ke fo ke ni bi ko me da afia ne ke so ni bi ko me so aba lo anye TDC no na sana me fi anya adushpo jiyan na afi no ko be da afi kenye ntwashika chenye da ke no ngle ni Ofosu Obli next week oba na sande ebie matwa na kon video dane ka chenye da ke no ngle Gama jia chame ni tala jame dane dan ke nongle nye twashi keke ka check nye na dan ke nongle no so noko ba nye na fe dan ke nongle TDC miniji major project na me fe ekpo miniji major project ni TDC e fe ekpo miniji major project ni TDC e fe ekpo dane ka nye na danke nongle no nye fin tashi danke nongle mina aga lomonye mini aga lomonye danke nongle aga lomonye
Shipi Kweku Na from Po. Asafwache Na Botwe from Po. Ni Ajay Okupa, the 3rd, Tema Jasiche. Asafwache Bemi from Tema. Nenena Bosrobo from Osudoku. Ni Okple Jalesani Nungwa Oblahia Manche. Ni Amu the 2nd, English Alata. Ni Bokete Kuma Nungwa, ni Jajelo Bokete Kaklo the third. We have Ni Ketenkpe the fourth. Nungwa. Ni Ashikwe Ama Teshi. Honorable Samuel Oko Amankwa from Kpong, head of family. And we have William Nwete Josiah, also from Kpong. Your Excellency, we have many of your government officials appointed who are sons and daughters of Greater Accra, representing the various institutions. So CEOs, can we see you by waving? CEOs from Greater Accra. MMDCs from all the 29 assemblies are here. We have most of our members of parliament. Please, can we see you by waving? Then regional executives too. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Your Excellency.
You pay attention. Be na chef, be na ke rep ko ejela ye be na chef me. Not a single rep from La. Ni no one in Bishop Jake, near to Tinto, Bene Akbe near me, and the last minute. Because I was told I get last minute I can't make no Amea Mokome. This is the sort of regional house of chiefs now around. Where ni an official visit now I paid to the presidency. Ato Bejiano to Ojogbang. Boni Esani Akenibi Afoshie. Akenibi Tefioteni. No batra la make la me konupa komiaba. How? Ame bua me na. Na me ba tashi. Na me ba yue. Na ba me be na me decide money ba represent me. Allo me ni ba represent me. Ayani no otra. Nya na ga la be mi. La be mi. No me bia ke me ni me talaje. Ame mineji last me ame o maybe ame ti ame pie maybe na inform me magia obana ngano ba no bana ni adoto tinto atwale no aga no mobile no ne ko oh na kan dey drive get obana. This is the sort of regional house ni arano bio yake keji neke ji beni me kome neke ji boni me kome na me invitations aya no na cha me na me ba bio yake and his speech ni Odafio Willinchi ya read ya jame le kometo a speech and ye nagbe e kama jacheme ni bole ye discuss amekame input womi because clearly e shini bi pm ogaka o agosani ba nege Canada trip ne he expose ko Canada trip shimi meno go na ni makenye. I have an expose. Your Canada trip. I have an expose. I'm just waiting for something. You will not be shocked. So I don't even know why I'm even calling it an expose. You are not going to be shocked.
Thank you, sir, for the introduction. May I now invite the Greater Accra Regional Minister, Honorable Linda Aquile Oklu, to tell us a bit about the purpose of the visit, please. Shall we please receive?
Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, Chief of Staff, senior government officials, MPs, Ministers of State, MMDCs, CEOs, all protocols duly observed. It is a great honor and privilege to join the distinguished members of the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs on this historic courtesy call on His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana. On behalf of the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs, I wish to express my profound gratitude to Your Excellency for granting us this audience. We are here today on a courtesy call to reaffirm the long-standing partnership between the chieftaincy institution and governments, advancing the development, peace, and security of the Greater Accra region. Your Excellency, our revered traditional leaders remain vital partners in promoting social cohesion, preserving our rich cultural heritage, resolving community disputes, and mobilizing our people towards national development. Today's visit provides an opportunity to strengthen this collaboration and assure Your Excellency of our unwavering support of the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs in the implementation of our government development agenda. It is also an opportunity for our traditional leaders to share perspectives on matters affecting the region and to explore areas where government and chieftaincy institutions can work more closely together for the benefit of our people. Your Excellency, we are grateful for your continued recognition of our vital role of traditional authorities in governance and development. We are confident that today's engagement will further deepen the cordial relationship between government and the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs. At this juncture, I would once again express my profound gratitude to Your Excellency for taking time off your busy schedule to meet with us. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister for the Greater Accra region. Your Excellency, Nime Name, may I also humbly introduce the senior government officials who are here with His Excellency the President. First, we have Honorable Chief of Staff, Honorable Julius Deborah. Next, we have Dr. Valerie Sawyer, Senior Presidential Advisor on Governmental Affairs. We have Honorable Prosper Bani, Presidential Advisor on National Security. Of course, we have the Deputy Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Honorable Rita Na Odole Soa. Next, we have Honorable Oye Bampo Ado, Deputy Chief of Staff, Administration. Next, we have COP Kofi Boachi, retired Director of Operations, Office of the President. We have Nanaya Jantua, Presidential Staffer. Okay. We have Honorable Elvis Efiye Ankra, Presidential Envoy for Interfaith and Ecumenical Relations. We have Dr. Wisdom Awuku, Presidential Staffer. Good. We have Hanan, also a staffer at the Office of the President. Nelson and other staffers from the presidency, please. You are all welcome. Thank you very much. On this note, may I humbly invite King Professor Odaifio Welenchi III, Nungwa Manche, and the President of the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs to deliver his remarks. Shall we please receive him with a round of applause, please?
many onani achefe MMCs ke MMDCs noko ni bi no ni me na ache fe amefe mini wamo ni amewa mini wamo ni amewa amefe mini wamo na amewa mini pote wana mini wamo amewa nyawa yani nyawa boy speech etu Ofaneke oba yue oba smono contributed text mommy hi no what ale bambang ke speech egbe na no mbeda ofani
Let me take the English eyes. Okay. It's okay. Your Excellency, distinguished ministers of state and government officials, all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen, we, the paramount chiefs and traditional authorities of the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs, together with the broader community of the Greater Accra region, extend our highest regards to you and your esteemed office. We appreciate your warm welcome and attention. Before proceeding to the purpose of our courtesy call, permit us to express our heartfelt solidarity in the wake of the devastating floods of June 29, 2026, which have impacted so many communities across Ghana. We wish to commend Your Excellency for your swift and decisive leadership, particularly the directive that resulted in the timely release of 300 million Ghana cedis by the Finance Ministry for both emergency flood relief and long-term mitigation measures.
Bien no ningale boy insane namo nungwa ka on shipon nungwa manche ke gbabu lomo ama me sanyo wojin ama me sanyo ani ni oda ifyo welenchi hey kome na ho wen shipon ye Ramsa site se kome ni ho wen shipon kome ye jame kedi ni oda ifyo welenchi e sign ko indencha e sanike batabia ne ni oda ifyo welenchi I'm not accusing him, I'm just saying it. In liake ao shipon ye nungwa ni oda ifyo welenchi ke numo gbabu wulomo I'm saying in the Janungwa me constitution na kind. Both of them must assent to the document to make it official. Aho when shikoji nkome yes akumo mi ne sa ni aho and in your life you will enchi and ye leheko because if it ayeko ni flood eba if it ayeko ni hey kome ni yo toman ke hey kome ni yo nungwa ni chuchuku eje me fladi e da ke sakumo mi ni nu eba ata aho na kan shikoji ye ile again your life will enchi eleheko I don't know. Maybe Sunday. Because in Liake, ao shiponko yenungwa, nile ake manche a signing document there. Maybe Sunday. Maybe Sunday. Flood any day, flood any bar, ni lives and properties. Fit here. ame matia chame shikotie no amame hohoi amame hohoi amame hohoi. So flood anybody, no one can president mama ke madia chame face and iswe bu ame fe mo manche fe manche ne ho no ko ye ko ne sa ne ho sana gwole mo obatashi oye flood niba. Meanwhile, me come bole bono ni nyete ami nyete ano nye ho ho shikon ye he come ne sa ni nye ho ne fita eko ni flood eba oba we appreciate the government ake 300 million ni ake sasa ni bi because of nye decisions ni make ni bi ni fair. Can the government invest into educating teachers na me ba chonka ke dangbe and yes sir she greediness e wo nye ho ho shikon ama mama mweni bi ya he ne sa na afio na kai.
Your Excellency, our visit today is a sincere gesture aimed at renewing and strengthening the partnership between government and the traditional institutions of the Greater Accra region. It also presents an invaluable opportunity for us to share our recommendations, observations, and concerns for your kind consideration, all with the goal of advancing the development of our beloved region and nation. It is an undeniable fact that the chieftaincy institution remains a vital pillar of national governance. We work in collaboration with various state agencies to foster community development and promote peaceful coexistence. These roles have always been crucial and continue to be so today. For instance, the recent floods which struck the Greater Accra region with particular brutality underscore the urgent need for more and strong partnership between central government and traditional authorities. We believe this is a shared responsibility, and it is only right to acknowledge that both government and traditional leaders must do more. We accept our share of the responsibility and are committed to working together for the greater good. We therefore pledge our full readiness to support and implement any new government initiatives aimed at mitigating future floods and maintaining a clean, safe, and attractive region for all. We are also advancing plans to engage with the various regional coordinating councils on these critical matters. Your Excellency, allow us to highlight our foremost concern, the 24-hour economy and job initiative. This visionary policy, once doubted by many, is now being translated into action. We are optimistic that it will stimulate ongoing economic activity, expand employment, attract investment, and boost productivity as intended. The Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs stands firmly committed to supporting the 24-hour economy and job initiative, both now and the years ahead, regardless of which administration is in office. We recognize the boldness and innovation of this vision, and we believe its success will have transformative effects on our communities and the nation as a whole. In this spirit, we respectfully appeal to Your Excellency to use your esteemed office to establish a strong and enduring framework of cooperation between the 24-hour Secretariat and our House. Such a partnership will not only deepen community participation and strengthen local governance, but it will also help to promote sustainable, inclusive national development. We foresee a collaborative relationship between traditional leaders serve as vital conduits for grassroots feedback, local oversight, and the mobilization of community resources. Your Excellency, permit us to turn to the matter of chieftaincy. We are pleased to inform you that the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs is taking bold and concrete steps to resolve long-standing disputes that have in the past impeded the pace of our region's development. We are fully aware that unresolved chieftaincy issues have sometimes delayed important projects and contributed to tension within our communities. As traditional leaders, we are united in our determination to address these challenges decisively, knowing that unity among us is the foundation of lasting progress. However, we acknowledge that these efforts can only bear fruits if the security and safety of traditional authorities are guaranteed. Persistent threats such as land disputes, chieftaincy conflicts, criminal activities, and politically motivated interference continue to undermine our authority and endanger our lives. The kidnapping of the chief of Kubiasi in the Eastern region in 2024, a tragic consequence of a distorted dispute, remains fresh in our minds. Similarly, the fatal shooting of Chief Werenchingo in the Upper East.
You see, these people are all about themselves. All about themselves. These people. I mean, you any be bag and then baby anae. Onu na you mona choye school. Onu can be short ning bawana. You about my security. Now provide me with police. Can state security now protect me. Can you fe ning papai? Ni fe no ni sa. You need the protection. The ordinary people will protect you. They will fight for you. If you are doing the right thing, the ordinary people will defend you, will fight for you. You don't need no protection. Beona. E bini e nya kandang bi e. E sana ha me police foi. Ke security na protect me. E da ka agbe magia cheme ke nye. No asana protect me.
And the unsettling killing of the Kusasi chief in Kumasi by unknown assailants, both in 2025, have left traditional leaders across Ghana deeply concerned. These harrowing incidents or tragedies has also happened in Greater Accra, and it reminds us that no region is immune. It is against this backdrop that we earnestly propose the provision of dedicated security personnel for under-resourced paramount chiefs. We also advocate for enhanced collaboration between security agencies and traditional councils to ensure a more responsive and effective approach to safety. Let us be clear. Our appeal is not to elevate the lives of traditional rulers above those of our cherished subjects. Rather, our concern is rooted in the realization that if a chief whose position commands both visibility and responsibility can be kidnapped so easily or killed in broad daylight, it sends a chilling signal to the ordinary citizen and may erode public confidence in our security institutions. We seek, therefore, not only our own protection, but the restoration and strengthening of that vital bond of trust between the people and those charged with their safety.
Kenya ya no kwale ninyefe no nisa ninyefe ko cartel, the regional house of chiefs, the various traditional councils ninyeka no kwale ntunie. This will not be needed. It won't. It will not be needed. Ninye chomo nye cartel. Nye hiyo me. Ni amekusumi ye jako. Na chon bekpakpa no. Ni aba ato ame. Ninye diencha nye mla. Ninye ke chu ninye mla. Ninye ke chu ninye ke. No ni constitution ke. Constitution ke. Ke ba ato mancheku. Alo aba ye mokwa ke mancheku. Esani na ke mo echo kusumi ke gbejiano to. Having completed all the necessary traditional and customary rites. That is what the Chieftaincy Act says. having gone through all the necessary, me paraphrase, the necessary traditional rites and customs. See, ni nyeba chojo, nyeba fe ni bi ne sa, ni nyeti amekume nyeba fe ku. No, nyeba ask for this. Ask for this. Be ade nyebo me threaten mo. Ball yake chieftaincy act e ke ko German cheko abamobo. Be ade no nyini ke ya. Be nyele yake chieftaincy act e ko German cheko abamobo. No na me you. Dans Kenongle Association. Dans Kenongle Association. Ene me so eshye. Come ask mo no you text mommy hi.
Your Excellency, we also wish to bring to your attention the issue of data on prime lands acquired by government. Our records at the regional house are regrettably quite limited in this regard.
Where? The data that you are asking for. I can data on your body and chair. Near the totin talk on paper, it's all sold. No, be a minute agave. Near the totin talk na. Corner shipon ko nefe green. Ben I can shipon appele a court. No ni me. Naf efe ko green a on fe. Obana ne kashi kakesha on fe. Shipon ji enye ho fe. Even without the data. Right? Without the data, you guys have sold it all. You've sold it all. You've sold all the lands. Yes, at least, so we get it. Yes. You lease 99 years, 50 years, 25. You lease you shikafe biane. You know, be come baba na me ne kwa me bagbo. Then about for me conclude me. Then a man renew like a lease say. You fair even without the data. You've listed all out. Anya mini data.
We recognize the sensitivity of.
Can you correct here? You correct here. Obabu awo na yen shoji na bibi. Ni wa shikonji ke. Nke come on. Chebe kenye me. Inkenye. Botu come on. Ona gbe na kan gbe tromo ya un. High Street on a High Street egbe. Ya un ke the other side there kashi ya un ke ya winiba. I'm told. Ni abafe na can stretch o she chokone door. It's supposed to go all the way to Winneba. So I think I got all the Winneba road. Na kano coming straight aunke yadan. Nika oye this side of the inshore na. Omonjebo. Ko ye the other side there. Ame hon wen fe ni what bua we na. Pitio ke won shore na. What bua we na. Pitio ke won shojiana. Afi type bi ade no. Ege gafe Soweto in the city. Afi to type ilete. Afi to yuelete. Nonsense. Ige no ni kobu e watch mo. Winneba road there. Ige na kai no ka kashia ure do. So all the way to Winneba. Ege ko ba ne kegbe all the way to Adan. O yale coming yen konkon a unkenya. Ige watch mo. Corporate and sure, oya kapiti mi. Ke ofogbe mi. No te the other side there. A ho fe here boy. Watch him on inkobu. Ni wa hollow me one. Wa hollow me one. Oh, without the data.
Of this matter, and humbly request that your office direct the Lands Commission to furnish us with comprehensive documentation covering government land acquisitions in the region, including but not limited to the stadium, Independence Square, Military Academy, International Conference Center, diplomatic missions, all ministries, etc. Your Excellency, the distance to Dodowa for late night meetings and the hosting of dignitaries, many of whom already travel from afar, creates considerable stress and inconvenience. We will respectfully appeal to your office to consider, through the Chief of Staff, allocating rooms or office space at the old castle to the Greater Accra Regional House. We would greatly appreciate this. So we would appreciate this.
Once again, I'm in Biekong, I'm a gaga castle, harmy. I'm in Biekong, I'm a castle, harmy. I'm in Biekong, I get castle, harmy. Don't do what you get on. No, I get castle, harmy. I'm in Biekong. I'm in Biekong. I'm in Biekong. I'm in Biekong. I got castle and one harmy.
This support. Additionally, we would like to respectfully bring to your attention the pressing need for the construction of a new building at Dodowa to serve the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs. Such a facility will provide an appropriate and dignified venue for official meetings and other essential activities undertaken by the House. We kindly appeal to your esteemed office to prioritize and facilitate the completion of this much-needed new edifice. It will bring us immense joy and satisfaction to witness this project come to fruition during your tenure, leaving a lasting legacy for the benefit of the House and the people of Greater Accra. Your Excellency, the Chieftaincy institution has long played a vital role in resolving community disputes. While we do not claim perfect wisdom, our judgments have helped settle numerous complex issues at the local level. The Judicial Committee of the House is committed to improving its effectiveness in addressing minor, urgent, and culturally sensitive matters before they escalate. We will be grateful for budgetary support to help the committee fulfill its mandate.
Castle, new one way. I can preserve it as an historical site. Need a generate income. Can the Osu stool? Xbox. They generate revenue. Can the Christian burgers? You see these people. You see these people. My name is Bona. Bona.
Our second to last concern, though sensitive, warrants your attention. While we fully support a merit-based and inclusive employment process, we humbly request that the extension of a modest priority quota for qualified locals through the various state institutions could help address feelings of exclusion within the Greater Accra region.
DNL Nkamale is asking for a quota for indigenes. Kianu Chumoi, New York, Gashikonjiano. And this is a great call. I agree. And New Dafia Wilinchi, kudos to you. Thank you for speaking on this. It is very, very important.
Extending this same principle to all regions could foster greater harmony and reduce potential tensions between indigenous communities and strangers or foreign dwellers. Your Excellency, we would like to express our sincere gratitude for your thoughtful appointment of distinguished individuals from the Gadangme communities to prominent positions. Notable among them are the Inspector General of Police, COP Christian Tete Yono.
Inspector General of Police said, Ganangbe Minister number 1 aye. Agbe me yo manjo. Agma petition kenhale. Echuko noko ye. Menye gana men fe basabasa men fe ta flache nibine sa minefe. IGP, what exactly has he done? Majacha masane me kolo mlake nwa mede. Na men fe nibine sa let IGP ni dang me nyoni me report fe. What has he done? Minefe. Etaja me ni majacha me twale ka me fe ni bi ne ni me yue na ba twale. Ne ba chu me ke ya na fe ni bi ne sasa na momo me. Minefe.
Minister of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, Honorable Samuel Nate George. Chief Executive Officer of Cocoa Board, Dr. Ransford Annette Abbey. Deputy Minister for Chieftaincy, Madam Na Odole Sowa. Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection, Honorable Agnes Na Momo Lati. Kweku Makafui Courage, Managing Director of Tema Development Corporation, TDC, Ghana Limited, among others. These appointments are deeply appreciated. With your permission, I would like to briefly address two important matters together, mindful of time constraints. Firstly, we noted that the Minister of Land and Natural Resources recently inaugurated a 20-member Greater Accra Public Lands Protection Task Force to safeguard state-owned properties and address unlawful encroachment in the region. However, this initiative proceeded without broader consultation with traditional leaders, which we believe is crucial for the success and acceptance of such efforts. We kindly request that this matter be revisited to ensure the valuable input of our traditional authorities is considered. Secondly, we respectfully appeal for continued attention and expedited progress on key projects in our region, including the Art Center project, Koli Lagoon Restoration Project, Koli Lagoon Restoration Project, Accra Community Center Project, Agbogbroshi Market, Salaga Market, and the school in Sempe. The timely completion of this.
Right. So once again, kudos to Neo Daifio Wilinchi. These are projects. Ni Isanafe. Ni Eche Neke projects nefe. So onu de la General Hospital, onu Agbogbloshi Market, onu Salaga Market, onu Sempe School. So once again, Neo Daifio Wilinchi, thank you.
Initiatives will be of immense benefit to our communities and greatly appreciated. Finally, Your Excellency, we wish to express our sincere gratitude for the 300% increase in monthly allowances for paramount chiefs and queen mothers, as well as
Nando, Shika non, Nando, once again, Shika non, Shika non.
As well as the increase in quarterly funding for traditional councils to address chieftaincy issues from 30,000 Ghana cedis to 50,000 Ghana cedis. This support is both unprecedented and deeply appreciated. Rather than ask for more, we simply appeal for timely disbursement of these funds, as delays can hinder our work. We trust this matter will be addressed with your usual commitment to prompt action. Prompt action. On behalf of all traditional rulers and indigenous communities in the Greater Accra region, we wish Your Excellency and the government continued wisdom and success in your endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you very much, King Professor Odaifio Wellenchi III, for the powerful remarks. Shall we please give him another round of applause? I believe it is time to listen to the father of the nation, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Shall we please receive, with a round of applause, please, receive His Excellency the President.
Thank you. Kindly resume your seats. Thank you very much. Let me acknowledge our revered traditional rulers led by the Paramount Chief of the Nungwa Traditional Council, Professor Odaifo Wellenche the Third, and all the Paramount Chiefs of the Greater Accra area. Your presence here today reflects the enduring partnership between government and the traditional authorities in advancing national development, preserving our cultural heritage, and promoting social cohesion. Chieftaincy remains one of our country's most respected and enduring institutions, with traditional leaders playing a vital role in governance, peace building, customary justice, land administration, and community mobilization. The moral authority and influence of chiefs remains indispensable to promoting unity, social cohesion, responsible citizenship, and national development, which is why government recognizes the strong collaboration with traditional authorities as essential to achieving sustainable development. Nimename, Greater Accra is not only a region, it is also the seat of government, Ghana's principal commercial gateway, and a host of institutions that serve the entire country. Investments made here must therefore strengthen the capital while supporting national trade, healthcare, employment, and economic transformation. And that is why major investments are taking place here in the Greater Accra region. One major achievement is the completion and commissioning of phases 1 and 2 of the Tema Ports Terminal 3 expansion project. We've also introduced 24-hour operations at the Tema Port, allowing importers and exporters from every part of Ghana to access port services around the clock, reduce delays, and lower the cost of doing business. Under the big push, contractors have mobilized and work is progressing on several road projects: the Accra-Tema Motorway expansion, the Tema-Aflao Road, the Adenta-Dodowa Corridor, the Dodowa-Afenya-Dawenya Road, the Accra-Kaswa, Winneba, Cape Coast dualization, and many other such projects. We're also scoping phase 2 of the big push, which will include roads such as Adan Junction, Kase to Adanfo, and several other regional roads. These are national economic corridors that connect communities and production centers to the capital, and also to neighboring countries and markets across Ghana. In healthcare, government has established the Ghana Medical Trust Fund to support the treatment of cancers, kidney diseases, cardiovascular conditions, strokes, and other illnesses not adequately covered by the National Health Insurance Scheme. We've also freed up 10 billion for the National Health Insurance Fund, and I'm pleased to report that work has resumed on the La General Hospital to expand healthcare capacity in the capital. We also recently commissioned a new catheterization lab at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital in order to provide specialized cardiothoracic care. Several other improvements are going to take place to expand the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Greater Accra is also driving Ghana's digital transformation. The greatest number of the 1 million coders program has been here in the Greater Accra region. Out of 91,000 applications that were received nationwide within 48 hours. The Accra Digital Center has also facilitated almost 600 new jobs in data analytics, telecommunications, and related services. I'm also happy to announce the redevelopment of the International Trade Fair Center. A new convention and conference center is going to be built on the Trade Fair Center. Also, significant developments are taking place at the Accra International Airport, which is the gateway to Ghana. A new car park at Terminal 3 with a hotel on top of it is going to be built in order to make the traveling experience even better. Nime Name, I recognize your comments on security of chiefs and traditional authorities. Government shares your concerns regarding the security and protection of chiefs and traditional authorities. The safety of traditional leaders is of paramount importance as they remain key partners in governance, peace building, and community development. And so government will continue to work closely with the security agencies to strengthen measures aimed at protecting chiefs and maintaining peace and stability within our communities. The effective administration of traditional justice is critical to preserving confidence in the chieftaincy institution and maintaining public trust. Government therefore recognizes the need to strengthen the operational capacity of the judicial committees through improved institutional, financial, and logistic support. I urge all parties involved in chieftaincy disputes to continue to exercise restraint, uphold due process, and prioritize peace and reconciliation. Peace remains the foundation upon which development is built. Nime Name, government has taken note of your concerns regarding the relationship between the chieftaincy institution and local government system. And I believe that in the new constitutional amendments being considered, there is a better definition and allocation for chiefs in the local government system in order that they play their crucial role in local government. Traditional authorities remain critical stakeholders in local governance and community development, and government recognizes the need for stronger collaboration between traditional authorities, the local government structures, MMDAs, to enhance service delivery and accelerate development. Government also acknowledges your concern regarding state-acquired lands and their implications for the Gadangbe people. We recognize the historic contribution of the Gadangbe people and the sacrifices they have had to make towards the growth of Accra as Ghana's capital and the social, cultural, and economic development of our country. And so government is determined to end the indiscriminate and undervalued disposal of public lands to people of prominence. Public property must not be allocated arbitrarily or transferred to politically exposed or well-connected individuals through opaque land arrangements. We've therefore reviewed questionable land transactions. We've halted the processing of titles for some uncompleted allocations, and we've reclaimed some lands where necessary that were sold to individuals. Government is also preparing to come out with legislation to ensure that the disposal of any public lands and other state assets is subject to clear, transparent legal procedures, and on top of that, prior approval of Parliament. Where public lands have already been developed, the occupants may be required to pay the true market value rather than benefit from unfair or undervalued transactions. We are reforming the Lands Commission and strengthening the digitization of land records to improve transparency, prevent multiple sales, reduce corruption, and accelerate the processing of land documents.
His Royal Majesty.
Land administration must serve the public interest and protect both traditional landowners and the state. In line with this commitment, Cabinet has recently approved the revocation of Executive Instrument 144 as amended to restore the Achimota Forest Reserve to its full protected status. The Achimota Forest Reserve remains Accra's largest remaining urban forest and must not be sacrificed for private development. It must be protected as an environmental asset, a green buffer, and a national heritage for present and future generations. Government will continue to engage the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs, the Land Commission, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, and other relevant institutions to address outstanding matters relating to compensation, land ownership, state acquisitions, and lawful utilization of public lands. Our approach in all cases will be guided by transparency, fairness, accountability, and respect for the legitimate interests of the Gadangme people. Nime Name. The recent flooding in Accra and other parts of the country resulted in several deaths, displacement, and serious hardship. I extend my condolences to the bereaved families and my sympathy to all persons who were affected. We've also relaunched the National Sanitation Day and strengthened drainage interventions in flood-prone communities. More than 50 kilometers of drains have been desilted, while work under the Gary projects are progressing in the Odor Basin. I call on our chiefs to help sustain these gains by championing sanitation and preventing development on waterways and wetlands. The problem of flood is not caused by rainfall alone. It is worsened when we block drains, when we develop over waterways, and when we build on wetlands. It's worsened by poor waste disposal, weak enforcement, and rapid urbanization. So government will continue relief efforts while pursuing lasting solutions. These include all year round desilting and expansion of drains, reopening waterways, restoring wetlands, improving waste collection, and enforcing planning and sanitation laws. The Assembly's drainage and road agencies, NADMO, security services, waste management companies, and traditional authorities must work together. Engineering works alone will not solve the problem. We also need responsible land administration, good sanitation practices, and firm enforcement of the law. I therefore appeal to NIME and NAME not to permit or support the allocation of lands in waterways, on wetlands, drainage reserves, buffer zones, or other flood-prone areas. As a long-term measure to ease the pressure on the capital city, Accra, government is advancing the design and feasibility study for establishment of a new city that will encompass land stretching from the Accra Plains towards parts of the Volta and Eastern regions.
Biamini wa boy neke no kone. Man Christi, you are neke no kone da. Niole, Man Christi, program name Quale Live, and it hit me. Akpotogan. Ayana akpotodang bishiponjiano. This expansion of the city. Noni city ni wa hosto ya Accra e kose. Ndakan problem e ya dangbe shipono. You and I 50 years from now will still be alive. Ni obakai ake no me inchembi efe one few no me BFA ba fe one inten fe one. Especially the young ones. Ni obakai ake bia me ni wo fe on intete TV. Wo yene ke ni ne. Ake noni Accra so far. Akpata Accra yin. Afe Accra basa. Afe Accra fe bonnie sa. Aken yadang be shipon no. Jeme aya akpoto jeme. Ni aba fite jeme. Ni aba fe jeme fe basa. Minewo anya ake ya other region. Minewo. And I've always wanted us to have a conversation as a people. We will do it one of these weekends. It will be a topic new about discuss. And the base capital. I move completely out of the region. I extend it within the same region. Yes, of course. Again, some parts of the eastern and some parts of the Volta. Those are not like Dangbe land there na call boy. Dangbe land there, ekome ya east. They both your Volta. So Dangbe land there call. According the land there. Abakpata no ye, akpata galan there ye. Dangbe no le we, abakpata no ye. 50 years from now, we'll be having this same conversation.
When completed, some government offices and agencies will be moved out of Accra into the new city. Only today, I received the procurement report for the start of work for consultancy and the feasibility study for what we call the Green Digital City. Nimename, as I conclude, I wish to thank you sincerely for your continued prayers, your good counsel, and commitment to peace and development in the Greater Accra region and Ghana as a whole. Your dedication to preserving unity, promoting social harmony, and supporting development efforts is deeply appreciated by this government and the people of Ghana. Together, through partnership, mutual respect, and collective responsibility, we shall continue to build a peaceful, prosperous, and united Ghana.
Right. So there you have the speech from President John Dramani Mahama. No need to know ejeme nunkin abue. Ayanaya kpata. Ayafite dangbe shikono. Tumoboni afite gashikono. It's sad, but that is the truth. A few decades from now, the Dangbe state will be going through the same thing. Nigga state as a result of this. Na beni shikoji en kamoshi yegeme. Ojogba ne kamoshi. Egan yojibo ni Dangbe yojibo e. Taomoshika no bon he momo yegeme. Kobas mono you text mommy hi ni nkebo abakpano. Nyane watwa afiache kwa shina bibu badani nke squad abano. Ufane boli inyenyo mo bimo mi no kokle jeff ebo dromo ufane kaimo wonu ni obomode ni oke o donation eba bona boni ni yo ni oke o donation aba ontwa afiache kwa shina bibu ba okwa ke woni ne ba share enolo allo ife busy yep. All right, I think I get no more if he busy. Nyani nke okwake ni debashe squad enolo ni wo na Sunday ba. Nila teno gweje. Ni?
Hello, ni tete.
Papa, ufane to yote.
Dromo ye ni hu.
You are dromo. Mpo fa no jai pano.
Yo, tete kenklen you are don ke nutumo papa ni ochu doke gbo na ne. Ni womba opledi lenche ni wajebo.
Ciao.
Ni habo juamo kenga.
Ciao.
Koni oya no ni okechu onutumo papa ni ochu.
Ciao.
Yo, fiake ma diverti mene insani efio panafe koni masa mama yi mi ni aka.
That's right.
Flyer.
Yes, mintani otomi no nipe. Ani nkek me screen there no koni ka o you ni mambiana. So fa ne boy ya no nkba me screen there.
Akwa ke ba ebato imagine. Ni yo adontin ni je no ni yo jankwesi shishi. Ni flyer no one nake abenya me list 20 ake amaklowa ko ni ake gi amaklowa ni.
Right.
She ake woje me ake one of the venues. That fly ke o to o majin mani jo mani me no wa fe again. She inshallah ejakele ke sani ne what way your pan no several times.
Yeah.
Ni be ko no ni na le ni shake ni amopa ni ji acting bese manche bi ane. What by way like a sani ne ni bi like me na me e ke le che we ake tento bese no ni. Bese shishi. Ni bi like me na me le ke mi ake sadien fa. Ona ke nene ake ahun a cha kwa pe manche. Kaba do mo tento
yeah.
I create history. Ni ka one way na woman cash maybe. Kengene na kwa pe manche ke na ni baba majeme. Na fe no ni ba fe the fe program. Mene bi ama men na laka kwa pe manche ke na ni ba majeme. E wa me ba na kashi jeme shikon le no ni. Ni tento en bla no ko de la teman. Nsumia kofi kwansa keleke majine fe ken wo tento mi ni leke manne e fata tento he kola lo wa ni wo fe wo hie wo he she e bla wo fe ken wo mi ni wo nyeme ekome personal interest wo amekele ya me introduce am e chon leke jankwesi ne ka kwa pe manche me ake subjects diame ni trankele hu e create no kokra e den ni wo ga onupa ye clash willing ke many tram he come me amele akeshi da jeno di greater Accra pe ka ke greater Accra administrative region na ba fe
yeah
she was worshiping ni
ni ofane jajemo if you online and break if you
yo so far no no here
one way agbene ofane ya yes
yo when the NDC government tell it no under PNDC na create like a greater Accra na that greater Accra ke is no mi ekomeni e wo money aka me pe one ni gita ma bi manchema ke mi ne wa me address like issues ne ani amentani wakecheme ani kwa pemelo amentani woto ma kwa pemelo amehani wo lega ke mi kwanhie indomo kmaneno indomo tacholete blema TV ke ekome iwe ahu ni amefo e waka mentani ameton wa keshi ke mene wo ye still ready wo de gamedi wo ba ne hani wole koni waka ma afuta komi mu koni won wa somo akwa pemi ejake benaka wo yare wojiye historical facts ye ne ya archives ke no fia no wo ke go me chon ahun ni wo na form leke branyo ne ni try 20 manchene e claim ahun ke claim kotoku fen ni won the history ni yo popa no atata ni wo no ni yo mi ni wo dele no na akoye wode te baleke ne adraji ni ji achin kotoku bi kani bi te baleke na me yo popa no te baleke na kwapenyo je te baleke won wo yo je ka me le amechi amebenke wo to mo benu ni o da so wo nchi hia fo ni te otubedi duane e ba wo je hu ko ne ba ne ba lo kala kan po fo ni achewo ko ni won wo ba gba ni bi ami achole e ga keshi akewo manya ni wo to ya da fi ahun na mo fo mi wole ake gasanji fa shita flache president Mahama Ghana fe pole nche kwenu wakabo ke boji gamancha lo boji a greater Accra regional mini bomu o duty ni o responsibility ni akeshi hefe here ni gna show esani bo na me ashegen esani onu tumo ashegen ko agbene no amefi o nu efema ona amefi o nu efema akewo maya alo mene wo ya no wa to akwa beme ni wo ke bo hia ya ha melo la kan so na me to wo keje la kan le begbo na ne no amechi amebenche wo alo amafo ni ameche wo woji bi alo na bi ni wo ba tro me mi ke woji ni wo ke tro me na me na kashi ga e kashi omo na ba for Greater Accra e wo Greater Accra le no administrative no ko keke wa meka shiwo ameka shiwo ye je me ni afe wo no ni esa nkensa ne awa bi ene.
That's right. Oh, radon. Abache.
But I don't get it. Be no how dark it down with the to more die. You can remember your friend thing on my why there's a near put into I'm quite need one cashi or my in yellow chair. And then we might make at the say me I didn't have bet any here no come up. Yeah, get Mwenje na kashi keje umaye nyo denche wimu before go aka ete London ya yue ni feni yue London dani kwa msenge yue kuye kunkun akashi besponji nkeni biye alo nuani ya ni ewu me keni biye Florida ni ba eje more than just whether she eje pa keni bi na chimo keni bi chagbene kemi nkwe enife mu ina ke kakaka koyemi ewo mieni ni cha mekete imbe hin kama kwa gashi abayu ko kwa koye ankwale ye wo mahelo speech mi ewe gbofo mu she as usual ona hewale koniyo wimu eyage ke kan kumeto nkwe me itina matra jame ko na ba jame no awu amidade ya menaji na ka ma weku ya gashi many achame na ka gashi a matime hospital matime ho fa jinke ni bina free for jef am so me o jame or inle I don't know inle any better idea a low solution than many tifaje na me ho agency accountability.
That's right.
She go aka gashi me here na mbawa isla me wa na ke akecha ke ni bi no ta about agency be e ko bi gbe rabies she go ba shin ami o ke gbe enhwe no ke o sane na twi be no gbele dan.
That's right.
E go ta rabies monita ye na ina anye ga wi mo amashi a sha me gbe njo ina ni na ye wo ma ye nye no be kuma ni fi mu ke bienu shi because the flat of film legacy or last term ne obadon you don't have to worry about both votes no bana was it.
Yep.
Ora ni ke o aba wote agatwe.
You find it akatwe egbe di engineer egbe le ncheji justice akatwe so ajele
ko tele woje kulo egbe ni the flat egbe ni enye egenu ku enye no eje wo isanini ya egbe ni o wa chele naka ninu nwa ankwale yumo ekume no wiye owie lo jugba so na ke chale ni na kan yo yewolo no e share ko ke ake wale enyi mi ka ke nuchumu chase.
That's right.
Wo fe wale jeng menesani ake shi ka akpacho mo ye da kadan alo gadang bi akpacho mo ye ka ganagbe spon. That should be your first request.
Yep.
Force there's something to remoe. Why not you know Mima Yunoko? She been wa really Ibani Bomo Anush. Again, you acquire me po. Remona, you again pen ke paper. Wale ko be mi convention ko be mi ora susuma ko be mi. Because I have video, I have picture. No, you have I'm a friend. They don't believe what they are saying. I'm a fake one, Yagashi, and Matake. And quite in the day, it was noise to my ears. Like, I block it. It's not, they're not gonna, you know, I got one Jomukuyemi. Yeah, I really follow. Come on, but if I name Nibins and Asaya gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've been, you know. Like, no ko bent to actually, come on, what she for 30 years, can say. Ni, Salagamaka, Asako. Oh, no, it's Salagamaka, oh, no, it's she didn't want to came more to do like a woman.
Yep.
Well, actually, la general to le.
Yep.
I can't ask. She didn't want to go woman, me, and I can be fun. Kole la gunwe wole aka shi sanasa na afeje ojugba eche mo ne shi bini wale ke nile yo na ka wi mo mi e list amekeke ka gbina yi
yeah
e o mi nkwe nkwa konoku ona nkwa konoku ka gbina kuma ke mi ne ko ba fi ona ke mo ko di mini wo ma ye nyi lo ko enta ne ke mo amu ma hi ye de ma kashi in le aka nyenye ho shi po ji ni wo ke ba dili che egbe ile vote ne ta wo ke ta run for president of Africa only one he prepared only ya ga this point mi ne ko efebu mi na ba febu many tunu mo ni many fladie efite ogan ama me to yin in that moment there's any come feel clear kashi wo vemo senacho
that's right
because mlapo mi akashi mano no ayo senacho je mewemu ye school it should not be an option akashi ko bagan wakase gan alo wakase tu alo wakase kwapim nine it should not be an option ko bagan no badangbe gan ke dangbe senacho chi wo fe ni etumoni be wo ma le bo fe mo no no cheme wono no cheme wo kam go jani ni ka me ba ameba sho shi pie wo be se ana miame kote o so gbe no te magico go no na ka fi oleje ame fi anwe ga si ko eta nu ohun ta ya be se ya dangbi mi ko bi mi wonye me dangbi me ame gba me nwe mi awa ke bu no gun tete ni wo tashi mene but ministers can be ame bon spoji him eje me
oh yeah pretty sure yep
oh long time
yeah
ame bon him na aye pe aka no ta na fi eje ke no oh e ke sa me bon him baba oh
aye la agbo ehun je bibi
oh yes ona ewo ni e ma na yo je me ata ni ahe wodi Ni acho no woche me. Konye ma nde na ke he wodi. Ewo nye me ni odangbe. Amegba me enwemi. Yaga aba. Aba. Wo bi npese. School aye ko. Acho wo wiemu. Achimo wo fajin. Wo iwale jin fe ni ogaspon no. Achimo na ho. Ewo mafuno kuku ebe ntete. Aga me no ni teno eje me. Minala ka achuno ko naga she a JTV na kwa kweko. Many of me fe ona ismoni my faith money mean Jesse. It's like nye do eh. On the do fa ne bu edani ngwa ye konkro mama shi ebie an kwale.
Now what traffic ya check okay what by final words okay what go ni fe mo e ba na gbe. Hello nje.
Hello.
Omanya blawo. Ovani to your thing.
Chela do mana yo jogba.
Nakai. Ovana awan wo.
Himo kele jimo fiamo jogba.
Nakai pepe.
Ife make wiemo na ayo okay ya. Ba mo famo na. Ya kan ko presentation. Nake heno I say. But one brother ba say e ba wa. Si none your mudi issue any ya as anyone actually work issue say dispassionately.
Okay.
Look, we'll be hitting the nail at the wrong side. Honor, where we are in a democratic dispensation. No one acting role for chieftaincy affair. For them to deal with the chieftaincy issues. One of the government that I can meddle with this chieftaincy issue. But it borders about our traditions and our cultures.
Right.
On a very strong. No honey akufado. Neke ba wo mi wo fe wo yo against the ba fe. Okay, when you know come wake mama ba fe look we are also making a mistake.
But I made it clear. I made it clear. Join a new presentation. I'm not asking him to repeat what Akufo-Addo did. Yeah. So Sunday, yeah. Only very well, I can Sunday, yeah. You don't have to work with anybody. Don't work with anybody.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm not pinpointing at you. I'm not basing argument on what you said. You said.
Okay.
Hey, I can sometimes go near a young by way. Look, want to blame Mama. Oh, the thing is, Mama will come in the equation. Honor, that would disturb the security of the state. Right. The government has stepped in. The Mama step in. She walk one knock with a Gandan. I get a court, so we should allow the court to work.
And that is why he should stay back. And that is why he should stay back and don't give reference to any candidate.
Mimba. Jenny Mama Leake Adama like Chenji. Gamancheni awole egbe papa no. Ele ojo bandente. She money God traditional council ba present in Hale. Left battery. Why he works with the traditional councils. The what traditional council do let them boy can be 4 GD or them Ni ametashi na adie adama la chegbe ka je gazette mi. Ni aya wo mo ko kacho tu se akele di gamanche. Amenji mena se no wafa. They are the custodians of our tradition. Na me leke benona atona ke wo adama la che. Je la ka beno atona akwo beno na atona Kevin eh. Kusum bena Kevin doesn't qualify. She many promote all American government there. The many traditional concept my government there. The government of actually. She what lumoy. Ke wo here nyele ko onupa e. Amame bo ablo. That be in wake sagumo. Otunto. Tatuete. Obana na ewura mo.
Akwaminsa.
Ke document akwaminsa. Amenji many ato key makers amenji many bo ablo.
That's right.
Many sake water. Okwesi tamona ataje men. Because welenchi leake Kevin atonko gbepapọ na akoboko lewo ebu la ake manche. Who am sita mo mi eje.
Right.
Look at them and the body language. He was ebu Kevin efe loko. He was that presenting as the leader of the God Dangbe. Okay, open military no nefe. I'm a satellite governor Kevin. Many give a problem. Many get one Accra was spongy. What's the point you come Accra through legislative instrument? Can you come you not all? Nimlaya the come on to the match spongy ne. But you know about to know Accra the match spongy ne. Many you are the so-called many you are the amele amenu tumo. Na amele amegbena hewo. Amele no na mefio. Many tell just no this bad man and na ye. Jenny and Mama fighting for the development of the Grand Dangbe.
Yeah.
Jenny Jamenu to get then at 5G can it be New York? What Papa no fair? I'm not fair. I met you fair. The many of what as MP say can it be a little one now down low. I meant many present war.
That's right.
I may present war issues. I may have government there. In every governance there, we have lobbying groups.
That's right.
We can all attest to in America there. 1 year.
Yeah.
Or male lobbies, why you are Gadang with Spono. The woman Tamani, Wabeko, what MP say, Wabeko. None what MPs about present in her cabinet there. No, Abasusu.
That's right.
The government about consideration. Nika, I want my man. They are the custodians of our tradition and cultures and our key identity.
That's right.
I said traditional people is our language. So when you lose your language there, you lose yourself and you lose your self-esteem. They want to propagate what God language there. What man in conjunction with our MPs I'm back from me pay. Now I'm back present what petition I may have government. The government effort Ministry of Education.
MPs amegame tempe.
Come on, mokumetu atane wo.
That's right.
Ta flat. What bulu femo wo. What shanteme. Can no comment. Aka ambaye MP ya gang. Game enya your MP ya shantema. Game enya your MP ya Tamalebe. Game enya your MP Upper East. Game enya your MP ya Upper West. Game enya your MP ya Western region. Game enya your MP ya Volta region. Just about that to me kwaji. Your MP ya Gashipono. what the one say the able and account. And what good leaders with due respect to the office and occupy all. I salute that office. Say many talaja said July, one July. Eke money one email. Kame wala, kamela, bakata. Ake kwa me how they are giving it freely to the dogs. When they talk about back sport, many by that sport in FA, and back all the three. They get one man to many talajame. I many men who sport jam and hammer. And I met you know big when Baba was said. I met you know be any war. What's going to know? I'm again. I'm not going to comprehend that the drum. The one you make a one hour about who I'm a course for you know how. And I'm a hole and I can go. When I'm banner when I'm home. Get out the traditional counselor in every institution. When here departments get a cardinal house of chiefs. Me group I'm a year. I'm many family. I'm how to educate the grandchildren. I'm a backo. Me association. I'm a year me. They call the development of the girl child or O'Brien Abia too technical and other means. I'm a backo. I'm a year no. When I buy about what she call. Now, leader of the God group. No problem here. You come from my family. Problem here, my family. Volunteer, a problem. Kevin, a problem. Aqua, a problem. Sakmo, no a problem. A command chameno. Otinto, le Lenji underground in the operation leader. For me, say problem. What problem na? Wakasamoko.
That's right.
Wakasamoko. When you bang me osa oha nakabaka no habu. Mama leke beke no na tole Kevin. Jega mancheni. She will present the one God with the akele you want manchen. Until you want to see no one no ba say lasi. Ghana ekwe mbaka kwa bu. Look at what the judicial system, they are more fair, more interfere with their business. Like Akufo-Addo was doing during his reign. So Agbana one were lawyers, can many pian Adam Malache, Edwin Amemia and the Bajan. Agbana meeting, I'm a fighter Agbana. Honor, Mama Jane like Kevin Machene. See, for this country, I'm a presenter Mahale. Right. Let any back here what in lemon, see in lemon, moreover was sending a court. Moreover, sending we are court. I want that with the cat begin after the Kevin, a present ye, a law, a Otintome, a present the council at the legit government. What men was support Adam Malache, you have to go back to court. To cite them for contempt, I can wake up parade as Gamanche. They said parade himself as Gamanche. Or legally, military don't want fail. Legally, military don't want fail. Oh, what trouble? Many talaja, photos of the and many men as and what's what? And many able bro. They can't walk calm and okay. You better come by.
That's right.
Oh, what kind of but what kind interfere in our what there's a water she no fight when the just want to back when so near war here. She got the Asante, I may have bullet Asante manche. The cats and the bar are yours and a money saka a task no I can handle. She stepped what better cut Nyatasi. Now I adjure Adama like a bear gazette me. Like a Kevin war. And you cannot stand against that because you are corrupt. And the majority of them, they turn the papa of a bar. What me pass fight to was far. What kind of was far more ya ojoba. Support the now back off. What men horse when you go back all the free. The tafrate. I'm a them that make you off a bake a white. I'm a four. Now I'm a day and what's it? I'm a day back and what's it? Davida. Mana 2.5 years got by no affair. If I got melee, I'm a temper by yes, guy me. That mess smoke a hang gun. Me do not have a Me do not have a fee. I could follow 8 years if I Maladina hospital. Oh no, I'm a time of what is near a year. Be a minute was first lady, Gafon Mobini. You do not have a fair. Into a bar, the might be a bad banner.
That's right.
In general, Barbie,
Oh, you a fan? Oh, you a fan? My job.
None of my door fan.
It's really sad. Dans que non l'association bine. Okay. All right. Okay. Now what try Uncle Johnny? Can what try Uncle Johnny at town about Traman Christie? Uncle Johnny.
Hello.
Papa, inje. Ofane to your thing.
Dromo ni tete prosecutor general.
Yes, I.
Ofane keki we weda no ni ba wona. Yo utaki oboni edo no me no ha no ti.
I know.
Me ne call no ko 1+1 equal to mini. 1+1 equal to mini.
2.
Helemo mino. 2+2 equal to mini.
4.
Ow. Common wo here nwele ye na meta. Na ke seat of the presidency. Many we fe mofia mon call from different angle. You will be call different angle.
Right.
Yena ta come flaming me amena gan seat of government name ganshpon no amena gansama ye jemelu. Adinkla ke boli ame fe na metami. Refurbishment name be afi insene no.
That's right.
Flagstaff house refurbishment insene no.
Yeah.
Mine was saman be jeme. Eye mobo wa yi. Ni ma wo shipon no. Me na adinkla so eboli wo.
Yeah.
Ewo na metaje me neke cheme keshi amelu. Neke cheme keshi ame. Hey, manjaji nyami ke to ni a castle. Hey, inya nyogo keshi mancheme amento survey ani banye ji plot and show me.
I tell you,
What me ayana do castle back on ye na beni show cash neke kenya. Hey. Beni Donald Trump by Helisian, ahonsu awuni. I mean, we talk as Kenya White House Lord. Now I mean floor plot here, Jimmy.
I agree.
Groot's name. Nene men trust ya me. Interest ya me te mugu ni tomo beni mini. No mo geshi sani kwe Mahama ke mame hiya ke. London ubaya. No ba ke shikon cheme do mo hin bi ane mi le wo ke ma mi yin.
Yep.
On the video go made in London ke mancheme ni ho.
That's right.
Na na me to hin mi le wo ni cha me gbe. Ko ke ma me hin. Ke ma me hin yin fi. E mo boy han wo e. Ni bo. List ko be ye o 18 nem ye nungwa. Ni jebo sign.
Yep.
O take Oboke about Aristotle. What about Sakumo no Sakumo restoration? No one me where 2 + 2 equals to mini. Therefore, 18 me. 18 me. Ewo me na no ni ya no. Me me hope.
Yeah.
You have the opportunity. President, sinyele ake no ni ya no. Me. Jato. Nyembi castle. Nyembi akaja no spoon. Jato nyekele nyu. Nyeke jato Clement jato. Ba wona skemi she say na ma fe.
Yeah.
Kaja no. Ke PR no tumo na ma chu.
Yep.
Te balete ha o. Ni ne ke salaga market ni. Only time ni na drawing. In the drawings 1999 be. Architect konin te office dem ya nani ni. Nye tashi na the project in ya hey. Oh, ni we need a new breed.
Yeah.
We need a new breed. I give up.
Yeah.
I give up. These people, I give up on them. No,
nya wa twa man Christy ge wo ba o ge cheme ibamuna nya wa twa man Christy. Hello manya o fani to your thing. Hello manya o fani to your thing.
On children.
Yeah, o fani o jai pa.
Yeah. Me you are catching. Mbamla inna sisi. Si me onukpa eke manchebe ni batraje. Ole ameshika me babi moi. So na kame bile no play ne abayu amese.
Right.
Kena kan security. Nkene ame high langas na me ha me tuna me ke feel bulani. They were mini security amenido. Na tula tuwe. Di ameno amegbeme ni tula tuwe. Alon Roberts ni atula tuwe. Daddy min bisani. O man John te na apply me. Di ameno amegbeme. Mino aji amaha. Ba na me. Ba amele meni fe na kai. Ba che police. They were coming no ame twin me na me low koboloi na me ya school ame won na papa ni oblahi ko oblahi ba ya school timo ame ba wonga aketinye ba anye ba protector wo ma hanye ten na hetu ya ha me then they don't need any security meaning I can match ka ha me security but Ghana fe mancheba ha me security Ghana, they don't deserve to have it. Me na me feel. Sikwa me home. I'm a husband. They want me sure the natives will come at them. They are come a husband. I'm a pame yoshka. Juloy ojo taloy. Juloy kojo taloy. Nye husband. Sikwa jina home. Come on, a tekeba. No, even family heads for hospital, ni family polaka me yesipon. Game what you told what me the experience I've had with the death of my mother. Gama you told what? Ukome fabi digame. Ekome, maka ekome, je mo fin mumbo. See, at least at the most I've seen, we are selfish, self-centered, and greedy. We know what you may no. Come on, now something he may care me akashi. Mo fe mo abaga neighbor he shpon. Ona ka take oku enu akashi ha me. Yeah here I akose me. Ameba na make gameba no. Amenye nyonte dun sisi because amenta na me konka na mehega kabasi bia ne gamante me himetile ame ametasa me lulu ni ke ametesie bulu eni bani ameba na mbagbe me ni amenta onye spon ametiosi na me ya asante nije nke wa kan asante hini le Kevin tuwe he mi male ele heko le promote bona and this is what the government say but you support na me hespa but the government sika na me ke hespoji bia ne esefio nke na kanga pokpa mi aba ho jenfin nika me ka me ne ba so ame pampan. We have to sanction the mancheme. Ni waka market capital. We don't want it in Accra. The extension, after extension, the kept friend that they about say, after catch call you on me. Not capital ya hekoklu. We don't need it. The system is too populated. It's overcrowded. Maybe can't go now yet. Ame je kwemi ame ba ame kama gona mami fe womuji awa wo gota mi alobola wo gota mi a capital a city a whole city ni dia ka ogbe wa podente ni o klo abanya mobo si member eba ya son ebanya ke ya tama poje wo isni yeah o 20 minutes on e 20 aka capital e ka ma city ata ministries kani bia ba je gbe me fe ka ya je ni tumemu aka fe mini tumemu ye ni obi ni
I'm about on a kind of, you know, yeah, they will sell it. They will sell
because it doesn't make sense. Of a new city here, then you have to move. Ninge kanye release sikwe konye ha game. Nye release sikwe na kefe neke apartment neko ni efe mila ni game ni yoshi adie ni ekpokpo ya fami. Amena ye kona komo ka oya gan nakai central ga Accra DPO area mi ko ya machine onyemo kotumi onyemo ko patami I mean what kind of nonsense is this? Therefore the war is ana bia make sipo die no ni use square you believe that no effectivement game akọ game like skele ni mo fe mo efedi. We need to sanction the elders the chiefs akeshi no sipo no na use square we need it back. We want it because our population is increasing. We need the lands. Enough already. We're tired of the nonsense. We are not valuable, but we are. We are valuable.
That's
and
right.
we have to show actually what your value. The what thanks you now about you done. Many guys pon ha me. Amegbo amete. No more but one actually. They give more than enough. I'm a honey prophet me close to point. Ora.
Yeah.
Ni wo fe na ka hu bia ni support bedon.
Right.
It's okay about home. Enough. We're tired.
That's right.
All I don't for
you.
giving me the chance to speak.
Thank
God
you so
bless
much.
you.
Thank you. God bless you too.
Bye-bye.
All right. How about your Vanega Wakpa?
Ready. Ihe le pikocho. Ita mi tongo Johnny Buturo ga sinimba ni wa fe course actually survey na see. Oni won bon ke insurance wa won ya ge.
That's right.
in the day in Biago last when go like any Araomo and Quale, Emi Funi Araomo at the same time. Mokuma address a Ghana, I mean. Name Nana Krum Kra. Ni like I was so shocked and angry at the same time, man. In Leon Muffin, like a team that Jim Nana Krum Kra. It go easily going get quiet. What's your echo? They are even using it as a they no koni a uni akente. They have officialized it. Nana Krum Accra. Yo keta flache wo mancheme ameyosi akeshi akewoya. Nlen bana meyosi. Nana Krum Accra. No ni it's not a joke. You can you can make plan put a million ni wa kan kwale ni. Easily go. I'm telling you Nana Krum. E wo je ni I feel in penny ni ne. They are officializing the takeover. E wo ke wo batashi ni akaneke ni kumo in 40 ashatemi alo boy. To be na you da wo no wo mancheme to kunu pa mama hon shponje. Wo bato boy. You want to respond. Ewo masumoni kame hanu negani ne na mke ametishi ya gashi wo hwe wo tashi no na ba to manche aba to chante manche ngani ba fi wona pe go abie we
Irado chameka nyame nyefe nyi ana walada wo obasa obakpe bie. Thank you once again for indulging me. Nyekame ba shebie wana say it remain up there. So I appreciate every single one of you. What wababa be as usual 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. GMT. Call your UK, I think like 5 p.m. We'll be here with the final episode of Ni Adama Lache installation. And of course, Sunday le wababa be about to dance issue in whole. I told you I have about 200 documents and videos, pictures, all of it. But must select important ones. So we're gonna read a lot on Sunday. I'm gonna show you all the documents, court documents, videos. This and audios. Ni new people neighbor here. Ni amena some of the things that we've been because the past 2 or 3 weeks were not quite a few people ni ameba join our channel AA. You understand what I'm saying? So they need to know some of these nibi any wo old they say wo lo mu e wo le mu e ka old de jibo le nche wo your documents ko meni ka chon ni no wo na ko down. So make sure you make a date ni over join one. Thank you so much Shatta for taking over the class. Shatta Drake, thank you so much. Mr. Kwate, thank you so much. Thank you Uncle Lai, Blue, Uncle Johnny, Man Christie, Adangbe, every single one they by join war. Mamele Mofemo, class captain, Man Rose, Minda Nyefeshi, Nila Teno Koweji, Afiache, Kwashina Bibo Ba, Nyefenye yi Ana Walada, Mr. Papu, Oyana Walada, no more a job wa DNche, Namoeko, yeah, Mr. Papu, Manvik, thank you so much, Uncle Johnny, of course, Minda Mofemoshi, Ofa no mo kenche kugbe in Kankoi. Back be a what you friend you what you know. Kano ye pano work at the cheli no pleji a toy obrega shika bomade no can send the bunu. Back be a what. Bye bye.